The Tuxedo Terrorist is one fit for casual stealth and espionage, but the players of such a class tend to be quite foolish in their ways. Perchance it's their dedication to falsified personas and snarky attitudes, mayhaps it's the fragility of the class resulting in them compensating for their weaknesses, or maybe the Frenchman himself simply attracts the strangest people to play him. Who are these people? Well, let's take a look. Gaze upon this fool and their attempts to become the spy from Team Fortress 2. These guys are new to the class and are, quite frankly, suffering. They look at Spy as cool tools and his backstabs and his cloak and his disguises and goes, yes, that's the clash for me, and then proceed to run in, die, respawn, and do it over and over again until they hate death of the universe. The only thing keeping them hooked is the occasional backstab they may or may not get. Should they continue refining their skill set, however, they should evolve into one of the other spies on this here list. Being a classic spy type, this guy tries his hardest in any match he winds up in. They generally stick to stock and have solid cosmetics and are usually known for being pretty good most of the time. They're still pretty easy to catch, but they're more likely to worm out of sticky situations more than any other kind of spy. Ego levels will vary, but you can generally count on these spies being pretty good. The Weeb is a common pest in the average TF2 lobby. Obnoxious behavior, mid to low skill level, and are always drenched in whatever Japanese attire they can scrounge up. And to make things worse, they're often seen using the kunai since it pairs well with their Japanese drip. So have fun killing this guy when he gets off a backstab. If spies got to use the objector, they would probably slap on either their waifu or some flavor of cheese pizza. These guys are certainly a spy. For those not familiar with this flavor of spy, these are the people who tend to delude themselves into thinking they're the best of all the rest. Spoiler alert, they're wrong. Their inflated egos have led them down a path of blame deflection and permanent stagnation, making their gameplay reliant on spies' more cheese-oriented tools like the Spicicle, Diamondback, and the Dead Ringer. They falter heavily skill-wise and are usually dumb enough to get caught out easily, but when a badass spy is out and about in a server, them dying will usually bring either an endless flood of slurs or a vote kick. The only place awaiting these spies is the dark pits of Whatville.
I don't think I've ever looked in this drawer. Wow, a gun!
These are the guys that have realized that Spy does indeed have a gun, so they've decided that it'll be their whole personality. They're usually wearing some kind of standard issue Revolver Ocelot cosplay and use either the l'étranger or stock. They'll usually be running the Dead Ringer, but most of these kinds of spies won't really be backstabbing at all, so to be frank, I kinda like them. These are guys less focused on being the super cool ninja assassin and being just fun to play and having fun and not being a piece of shit. They're chill. I like them. Have you ever ran into a spy that you just couldn't seem to shake off? There are these spies that use the stock watch and l'étranger, sometimes a big earner, and they'll just always be cloaked or invisible or somewhere within your ranks and behind you. They're always behind you. Look, turn around. They have good game sense. They always know where to go and what to do, and they will always somehow be able to backstab you, even when you are paying the most absolute attention when trying to find them. These guys turn the game from medics and NGs into a horror game, and I'm not talking some fucking FNAF bullshit. I'm talking Amnesia the Bunker. I'm talking Subnautica. I'm talking that hardcore shit that gets your ass clenched up. This is one of the few breeds of spy where the competency makes them terrifying at points, and it negates the fun you'll ever have for the entire round. Pain. Pure pain. And here we have the ghost's stupid-ass little brother. Good luck getting this guy to help out with anything. The Cloak in Deadweight is a spy that equips the infamous Cloak and Dagger, picks a corner, and waits. He just waits, sitting there, all round, standing there, realizing that he is wasting his fucking time. Sometimes they'll try and play counter intel and go, there's a heavy coming down the corridor, but most of the time, they don't even do that. He's just sitting there, waiting. At best, he'll be bullying NGs on 2-4, but other than that, he's just standing there, menacingly. Say hello to the offshoot of the badass spy, now with editing skills. These fucking guys. They're responsible for pretty much every obnoxious frag movie cluttering up your YouTube recommended, and their blind pride can be repulsive. You know what I'm talking about. Shit music, ugly over editing, jank SFM segments, and a really dumb title in Latin or Japanese. You know these videos. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't play coy. You know, I was gonna do an over-edited montage as like a bit, but I'm not doing that. Flat out. I have too much respect, and it's also too much of a hassle to wrangle my pirated copy of Adobe Premiere Pro. Google TF2 spy frag movie, and you'll get the gist. Now, this guy is the guy that overthinks pretty much everything. His attempts to play his big brain plays are mute because he just kind of sits around and waits for the absolute perfect moment to strike. The problem, however, he barely commits to anything. No situation is right enough for him to enact his plans, and he'll forever be just calculating in the corner, best tweaking changing his little plans as he knows when to jump in and help his team and save the round. Strategist spies are simply too busy considering the best optimal path to realize that A, they should really be going for a stab when they can and stop overthinking things, and B, well, no plan is without its holes and hiccups, and players can't perfectly predict everything no matter how long you wait for the perfect moment. If you're one of these spies, dude, just stab someone already. It's TF2, it's not that hard. A true man able to become his disguise. The actor will have you second-guessing your teammates at every moment during a round. This man is the ultimate actor and has the ability to make insane 7D chess plays on the level of Metal Gear Solid. He watches open points as sniper, he roams the flanks as pyro, and he checks on buildings as NG, and sometimes he can get away with playing spy as spy. This guy knows what he is doing, and he is a scary motherfucker. Yes, the random bullshit man. Trickstabbers make up a bunch of random bullshit all the time to make you think that he's good at the game when he really isn't. He's the kind of guy to hit the most basic trick stabs possible, turn around to his wife's boyfriend and go, you see, what I did there was something called the binary stab, where you trick stab the player by using a command called clinterp to change your input delay. It's a simple spell, but quite unbreakable.
The et-tu brute, you say? Ah, yes, a stab from a well-placed disguise. I deployed such a trick many a time.
Ah, yes, the Angel's Grasp, the flawless strategy of stabbing an enemy while he's falling, never fails. These guys also have the habit of changing the names of already existing trick stabs for no fucking reason.
Ah, yes, the European flank, what some simpletons may consider the matador stab. A stair stab? Good sir, that there is what men of taste may consider the sweet bro stratagem. Perish the thoughts of calling it their corner stab. No, it is obviously known as the assassin's gambit.
Mr. fucking Latin name over here with his strange bot killer and Charmer Chapeau calling a basic ass backstab a spinal excommunication. Fucking kill.